and the defense plays a big part in that. As we take a look at Medford warming up here, taking infield, we're probably about 10 minutes from game time. What can you tell us about what you know about Medford?
They're a solid team. We're gonna have a good game. Groups solid. They've got good pitching. They hit the ball well, so it'll be a good time.
All right, and then Kara will be twirling back, spinning back in the circle here today. Let's talk about that. Pitching last night and then a short turnaround here. How do you expect her to be here today?
We know just that she did last night. Her pitch low, and we thought, we got 2 games today. The first, we'll start her in the circle, let her go for a while, and then maybe we'll bring Haley in later, and we'll get ready for the next game also.
All right, Coach, good luck. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you after the game. Coach Ann Molsky, everybody. Now we'll kick it back to a special message from Pacelli Catholic Schools, and we'll be back for today's starting lineups in just a bit.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Pacelli Catholic Schools are unique because no child gets lost.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Pacelli Catholic Schools.
My name is Ann Molsky. I've been teaching here at Pacelli Catholic Schools for 27 years. The best thing in my mind about our Catholic schools is our family. When I started teaching here, I felt as if I was welcomed right into a family.
I'm Jason Mayak.
Tricia Mayak. Pacelli Catholic Schools are unique because no child gets lost. The teachers really care for the children. They know them personally, work with them one-on-one, and really develop them for their future growth.
Because of the smaller classes, they can talk to the teacher, reach out to them, school-related questions, faith questions, things like that.
I'm Ben Lundgren. I am a senior, and I go to Pacelli Catholic High School. The thing I like best about Pacelli Catholic High School is just the atmosphere. I like how the teachers really make you feel a part of the classroom, and they really focus on everyone individually. Because it's a smaller school, they really have that connection with each of their students and making sure that you succeed.
Drew Nelson. I've got 2 kids in the system. My son Max is in 4th grade and my daughter Kaden is in 5th grade. The teachers that do, they're difference makers, and you see that. You get to know one another, you get to know each other's families, and you work for each other.
The biggest strong point of the school system for me is that you really do know who each other are. You know the parents, you know the children, you know the teachers. There's a comfort in that.
I'm Tisa Shafransky. I am a senior and I attend Pacelli Catholic High School. One thing I really like about Pacelli is the small school size. It really gives you a family aspect, so you're comfortable talking to any students or teachers throughout the day.
We send our children to Pacelli Catholic Schools because of the faith base.
Being that we are a Catholic school, God is in the forefront. I feel that as soon as we walk in that door, as soon as we step on this school grounds, that we should be thinking that we are messengers. It's our job to continue to do as Jesus taught, to go out there and spread the good news.
My name is Father Charlie Richmond. I'm the chaplain here at Pacelli High School and at Pacelli Middle School. I've seen, not only in the campus ministry area, but in the service of our students, that the faith has really become an integral part of who they are, and it forms them and informs them enough to go out and let the faith speak out through what they do.
It comes back to that whole Catholic, the whole Christian belief of serving one another and sacrificing for one another. And we really emphasize that in football too. It's the whole Christian faith. What are you going to do to sacrifice for your team?
What I think our school does well is that it really does create great leaders.
Pacelli has really taught me how to step out of my comfort zone and help someone that needs help, and not to so much just worry about yourself in your day-to-day life, but also to help other people and go beyond just what's expected of you, and to take care of your community and your others beside you.
What makes us special and stand out is not just our academic rigor. I mean, we have some of the highest things that we can accomplish academically, but I feel we really are working on building a kiddo to be all well-rounded. We want them to be good at math, but we also want them to be good at their heart. We want that empathetic part of them. We want them to be compassionate.
Outside of the classroom, we offer a lot of different clubs. an organization, such as we have junior senior leadership, career fair committees, blood drive committees. It's really honestly hard not to get involved here.
Ever since I came in as a freshman, I've been involved in extracurriculars. Pacelli always has something for everybody.
I'm not sure that it means a statement, but it's amazing and I'm so proud. It's emotional for me because I went through the Catholic school system my entire life. And it's fun because I actually see some of the same teachers I've had as a student, and now my high schooler has them as a teacher. But of course, they haven't aged at all.
I tell my players all the time, there's no place I'd rather be. You know, I love this place from the bottom of my heart. The kids I get to deal with on a daily basis, it's a very special place, and those guys taught me exactly what it means.
I've witnessed the difference because I've lived it. I think the Catholic school system has challenged me to be a better person and who I am today.
And really, Pacelli helps me be a leader in my community, and it really teaches me how that's important and how that's going to be important for the rest of my life.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, we are here at Thorpe High School in Thorpe, Wisconsin. It's a Saturday morning. Cartoons are over, and it's time to get serious here. Softball action at the Thorpe Slamfest, again here in Thorpe, and we've got the visiting, as it turns out, visiting Medford Cardinals taking on the home, or Medford Red Raiders taking on the home Pacelli Cardinals. We get all of our facts straight here. We'll go through today's starting lineups brought to you by V&H Automotive. V&H located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere. And go through Medford Red Raiders here as we're just about set for first pitch. We'll catch up with the Pacelli Cardinals in between innings. Krista Gallhart bats first. She's in center field. Rin Resch bats second. Rachel Mudgett bats third. In the cleanup spot is Alex Nix. Bryn Rao, followed by Delaney Klausnitzer, Larissa Klapostakis, Devin Balcare, and Aaron Elsner for the Medford Red Raiders. As Kara Cluck will head back to the circle here. She pitched a no-hitter last night down in Port Edwards, and she will get us started here with the first pitch of the morning, and it is outside for a ball. Strike comes in to Gallhart. Count now 2 balls, 1 strike. There's that first pitch I thought was her last warm-up pitch, but it was a ball. So the 2-1 from Cluck. Off-speed pitch. Strike on the outside. Runs the count now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cluck ready with the 2-2. That is fouled up and out of play behind the home plate bleachers, and as I look over there, filled with Stratford Tigers, as they're watching softball action here today, and we will catch up with the Stratford Tigers our next game, Stratford Spencer in game 2, but for now, game 1 here, Pacelli Medford. Here's the 2-2. Hit over to short, pick there, over to first, and safe. Gallhart beats it out on the infield single. Long throw across the field for Sammy Miller. Nice job by Gallhart. They're able to beat it out. Rin Resch now in for the Red Raiders. Sees a ball low. Bunt shown and bunted through. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Rush. That one fouled back. It'll be 2 strikes to Rush on the next Kara Cluck pitch. Clock ready, winds and delivers. That one lifted to center field, coming on and making the catch for the first out of the inning. Center fielder Sophie Schroeder. And one out brings up the first baseman, Rachel Mudgett. Again, one out here, top of the first. Pacelli Medford in our first of a trio of games here today from Thorpe High School. Thanks everybody for joining in on the broadcast. Bunt shown and bunted foul by Mudgett. But thanks everybody for tuning in, and now is the time to let all your friends, neighbors, and strangers know that we are live, and we've got live free high school sports for you. Send them a text message, send them the link, give them a phone call, tell them Pacelli Medford is right now. Hit to Miller in center field again, and she settles under that one and records, or Schroeder, my apologies, sets her feet and records the second straight out for the Cardinals. Seen the Cardinals a lot on the highlights, actually highlights of last night's no-hitter by Cluck on Zaleski Sports Stevens Point right now. Watch those after this game. We've attempted Pacelli maybe once or twice live. Weather gets in the way, and just one of those things in spring sports, but throw down, and it's a stolen base for Gallhart. But we've been waiting for this one. We're here. We're excited to see this highly touted Pacelli Cardinal team. State tournament participants from last year, and ranked team again here in 2019. Ball in the dirt is low. Talk about those rankings in Division 4. Pacelli ranked number 4 in the state. Bounced to third, thrown over to first in time for the final out of the inning as Rafflick sends a laser over to first to record the final out. One hit, one left on for the Medford Red Raiders. Pacelli coming up after this. Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day fourth-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com. Back here at Thorpe High School, thanks again to our presenting game sponsor, Pacelli Catholic Schools. Visit Pacelli Catholic Schools at PacelliCatholicSchools.com and enroll your child in the 2019-2020 school year. Pacelli's commitment is to prepare you for a Christian life while providing academic excellence in a Christ-centered environment. Again, PacelliCatholicSchools.com will get you and your kids on the way to attending one of the finest schools in all of Wisconsin. Due up for the Pacelli Cardinals, Haley Rafflick, Briar Armatowski, and Sophie Schroeder. As Rafflick sees a ball outside. Maddie Hintz, Kara Cluck, Jade Hurdy, Sammy Miller, Tisa Shafransky, Mackenzie Cashin. Today's starting Pacelli Cardinal lineup. As Rafflick sees a strike come in. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rafflick. Rafflick also pitches for the Cardinals here in 2019. And with the Cardinals having 3 games today, if you can pitch, if you can spin from the circle, you're probably going to get some pitches today. That's what one of the reasons this tournament is all here for. Get some reps, get some game action, see some teams out of your conference. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Rafflick. And just get some experience. Pacelli liking that. They play a division up here against Medford, and that's always good experience for the state tournament or the playoffs. I guess nothing is assured, and I know nobody here on Pacelli is saying out loud state tournament. certainly a contender here in 2019. And it's a walk. Raflick on board with the leadoff base on balls. Klapatowskis had a strike on Raflick and then lost her after that. That brings up second baseman Briar Armatowski. Armatowski in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House a couple games ago. That one bounced right back to the pitcher over to short for one, and a little bit late getting over to first base. Nice job by Armatowski to beat that out. She reaches by fielder's choice. Raflick erased on the 1-6 putout for the first out of the inning. Nice job there by Klapatowskis to field that one, get it back to Rao over at short, covering the base at second. Sophie Schroeder sees a strike come in from Klapatowskis. And two straight strikes, fire down to first, and Armatowski scampers back in time. Strong throw there from Nix behind the plate. One out, and the 0-2 from Klapatowskis, off-speed pitch outside. Schroeder able to hold up and stay patient. She looks down here to third base side to Coach Molsky, gets the signs, and ready to go on the 1-2. Off-speed pitch, that one going to be lifted into center field and down for a hit. Gallhart raced in on that one, just couldn't quite get there. And it's a one-out hit for Schroeder. It brings up the left fielder, Maddie Hintz. As a pretty good crowd starts to settle in here at Thorpe High School. But thank you all for joining us. So you're probably in your jammies at home, just got done with cartoons. Got your cereal all figured out, and you're watching live high school sports. Hintz sees a strike on the first pitch from Klapatowskis. Outside for a ball. Hintz ready. Here's the pitch from Klapatowskis. That's outside. And foul there. Runs the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch outside. Full count now to the left fielder, Hintz. And low for a ball. Klapatowskis now has walked the bases full here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 walks in the inning, given up by Klapatowskis, and the hit from Schroeder. She now stands at second, Armatowski at third, Hintz over at first, and it's a cluck, tag out, and out. Double play Medford as the tag was put on the running Maddie Hintz. And a nice job then by Elstner to fire over to first in time for the third out of the inning. Double play ends things. The Cardinals leave the bases full. We are scoreless after 1 complete.
We have summer right around the corner. Are you looking to purchase that special toy? Bill's Service Center is your one-stop shop for everything that you need to enjoy your summer. We have a huge inventory of Polaris and Can-Am and ATVs and UTVs. We also have a huge selection of Ski-Doo if you're already planning for next winter. Whether you're looking for something brand new or used, come on down to Bill's Service Center, where we not only sell the equipment, but we fix it too.
Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties, 1.5 million pounds of milk daily, gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even blue marble jack. Shop in the store or online at NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality. Rao, Klausnitzer, and Klapatoskis do up in the top of the second for the Red Raiders. We're scoreless after one complete. A nice double play turned by Elsner to end the Pacelli threat. Bases loaded with one out. And she turns the 4-4-3 double play. Swung through and missed by Rao. Off speed high and outside by Cluck. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Cluck with the no-hitter down in Port Edwards last night. Gallhart made sure that wasn't happening here today as she led off the top of the first with a hit. Got man, woman, and dog alike here at Thorpe High School in Pacelli. That one hit in the infield and gobbled up over at first base for the first out. Efforting a number of the first basemen over there. I think I know who it is, but I don't want to say any names wrong. That one popped up. Cluck calling for it, and will take it herself for the second out of the inning. Klausnitzer, 1 pitch, 1 swing, and the second out of the inning. Emily Grzenski over at first base. That's who I thought it was, but I didn't want to, I'm going to make a fool of myself today before the day is all done. I didn't want to do it so early in the day. Strike called there. Grzenski in the flex position today, playing first base. Klapatoskis takes ball 1 low. 1 ball, 1 strike here with 2 out. That was a strike call? 2-1. It was 2-1, okay. All right, thank you. 2 balls, 1 strike here with 2 outs in the top of the second. Weighted back on the off-speed pitch, hit out to center field, and again it is Sophie Schroeder on the spot for the Cardinals. Records her 3rd out of the game. It's a 3rd out of the inning, and we are still scoreless. Pacelli coming up in the bottom of the second after this.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency, family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Located in Spencer, R&R Flooring is your one-stop shop for flooring and furniture. Whether you're looking for bedroom furniture, living room furniture, or specialty furniture for your man cave, R&R has it all. With furniture from Lang and Wolfcraft that are made right here in Marshfield, you can shop local. R&R Furniture also has several different types of flooring options available. They also have all your favorite sports team-themed furniture, from the Packers to the Brewers. So head on down to R&R Furniture in Spencer, where their goal is to make a house a home.
All right, back here at Thorpe High School again. Today's presenting sponsor, Pacelli Catholic Schools. PacelliCatholicSchools.com. Now is the right time to get your kiddos enrolled for the 2019-2020 school year, and you can do that at PacelliCatholicSchools.com. Pacelli's commitment is prepare you for a Christian life while providing academic excellence in a Christ-centered environment. PacelliCatholicSchools.com. Jade Hurdy in for the Cardinals. It'll go Hurdy, Miller, Shafransky here in the bottom of the second. Hit up the middle. Nice play over there by the shortstop. Bryn Rao. Nice scoop and delivers over to first in time for the first out of the inning. Sammy Miller in, sees a ball from Clapatuscus. Again, thanks everybody for joining in on the broadcast today. Outside for ball 2. This is game 1 of 3 today. We will see Stratford take on Spencer after this. That game scheduled to start at noon, and then 2 p.m. is Glenwood City taking on Stratford. So we can see a few teams here in and around Wisconsin picked, and Clapatuscus threw it up the line as running over to cover was Elsner. And E1 puts Miller aboard with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Tisa Shafransky now in for the Cardinals. Left-handed batting Shafransky. Clapatuscus fires in a strike on the first pitch to Shafransky. Shafransky, right fielder for the Cardinals. Slaps this one into left field and down for a hit, gets past the left fielder, and Miller rounding third. Miller is going to head home, and the Cardinals on the board in the bottom of the second inning. It's a hit single for Shafransky, and then the error on the left fielder scores Miller all the way from first. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Mackenzie Cashin, designated player for the Cardinals. And then back to the top of the order with Rafflick. But the Cardinals strike first here in this one. That one bounced over to Clapatuscus and over to first in time to retire Cashin. Out number 2 of the inning. Shafransky moves to third. And top of the order now, Haley Rafflick. She drew a walk back in the bottom of the first inning. Rafflick, that one is foul, up and out of play for strike 1. Rafflick trying to get Shafransky home here with 2 outs. And Cardinals scored 2 batters ago as Shafransky singled into left field. And Sammy Miller scored on the air. And Cardinals up 1-0. Rafflick, good hack there, fouled that one straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2, off-speed pitch. That one hit foul down the left field line and lands harmlessly out of play. So no balls, 2 strikes. Remains the count here to Rafflick in the bottom of the second, 2 outs, and Shafransky on third. Here's the 0-2 again. Strike 3 call to Rafflick. Rafflick retired looking, and the Red Raiders get out of it, but they do give up a run. 1 hit in the inning, and after 2 complete, Pacelli 1, Medford nothing.
Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare. Check out Clemmy Sales, located at 125 North 2nd Avenue in Stratford. For over a century, Clemmy Sales has been your #1 trusted Chevrolet dealership. From beginning to end in your car buying process, Clemmy will treat you like family each and every visit. Head on down to Clemmy Sales today to check out all their inventory, including the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado. Clemmy Sales, proud supporters of local high school athletics.
All right, speeding right along here at Thorpe High School, top of the 3rd inning. Due up for the Red Raiders, Balcare, Elsner, and then back to the top of the order with Gallhart. Strike seen by Balcaire on the first pitch of her first at bat here today. Excuse me. Right fielder Devin Balcaire. Ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch, misses outside. And the count now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Balcaire. That one fouled back. Right towards that concession stand, and thank the good Lord above as I see smoke rolling from the concession stand. That means brats and cheeseburgers are in our future. Woo, yeah. The 2-2 again, and check swing foul by Balcaire. But we're in it for the long haul here today, folks. Probably coming to you live until around 4 o'clock later this afternoon. So in the course of the next 6 hours, probably a couple cheeseburgers. Off-speed pitch, hit towards short, not able to get there. And it's a leadoff hit here in the top of the 3rd for the Red Raiders. Balcaire gets that one down in left field. Nice attempt there by Sammy Miller. Just couldn't range to her right quite quickly enough to haul that one in for the first out of the inning. 9-hitter now, Aaron Elsner, second baseman for the Red Raiders. Bunt attempt and bunt foul. Hit and run put on there. That's what I'm going to call it. Somebody called that a sack bunt, but the Cardinals were caught off guard there. That was, if that gets down, I think everybody is safe. Rafflick now plays tight on the corner here at 3rd. Bunt shown again. Rafflick races in, picks it, and easy throw down to 1st for the out. The Red Raiders do their job. They move Balcaire over to 2nd in scoring position for the top of the order. That's the whole idea there, as Red Raider coach Ron Fisk made the right call there. Get the runner in scoring position with our top of the order coming up. Throw back over to 2nd base, and safe was a call out there. Cardinals just testing. Armatowski put the tag on Balcaire. She was back in safe. Inside for a ball again. Cardinals keeping a close eye. Purdy almost pulled the trigger from behind the plate and threw down to 2nd there. Gallhart singled back in the top of the 1st. That one gets past Purdy, and down to 3rd now comes Balcaire, and now that sack bunt even more useful. Balcaire now can see home plate right in front of her. Anything out of the infield should score. And strike called there to Gallhart. She was taking the whole way. Outside, and she draws the walk. 3-1 count. Cluck outside, tried to tempt her with it, and Gallhart wasn't going for it. Rin Resch now, she flew out to center back in the 1st inning. Got runners on the corners, 1 out for her Red Raiders. And they will let Gallhart take 2nd base with Balcaire standing at 2nd, or at 3rd. And this one hit a long ways towards left field and over. Nope, it gets down, lands just before the fence, but it's a double for Rin Resch as she scores 2, a 2 RBI double for Resch, and the Red Raiders take the lead 2-1. Brings up the first baseman, Rachel Mudgett. Resch in scoring position at second, still just one out. That ball was about 2 feet from going over the fence. I actually thought it did, as left field kind of slopes down towards the fence, and when it landed, I thought I saw it land beyond the fence, but it did not. Resch just missed the 3-run homer, but it's a 2 RBI double. Another one driven to deep left center field. That'll hop off the fence. Resch will round third. She will score, and back-to-back hits, RBIs for the Red Raiders. Rachel Mudgett this time. And back-to-back doubles. And just like that, 3-1 Medford. We're going to trade balls there as, again, that outfield slopes down and likely contains a lot of mud and water out there. So new ball for Kara Cluck. Cluck giving up 3 hits in the inning and a walk. 3 runs. That one hit hard, foul. Alex Nix grounded to third back in the top of the first inning. Still just 1 out here for the Red Raiders. Mudgett stands on second. That one grounded hard to Armatowski, over to first in time for the out. So 2 outs now. Rao back in. She led off the top of the second. On the out, Mudgett over to third. And foul, and drifting right off the storage shed behind us. Picked up by one of the many softball moms here. Pretty good attendance here for an early Saturday morning game. Outside for a ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. As the Cardinals search for the third out of the inning, it's been a 3-run inning for the Red Raiders here in the third. Off-speed pitch, and Rao wasn't going to chase.
Let's go, Brittany!
2 balls, 1 strike. That one grounded Miller at short, over to first in time for the out. It's the third out of the inning as the Cardinals go 6-3, but again, 3 hits, a base on balls, and 3 runs. Big inning for the Red Raiders, and they lead 3-1.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing. Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheelers Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Thanks again to our presenting game sponsor today, Pacelli Catholic Schools. PacelliCatholicSchools.com. Now is the right time to get your young ones enrolled and re-enrolled in the 2019-2020 school year. Head on over to PacelliCatholicSchools.com and get your process started. They are happy to have you again, one of the finest schools in all of Wisconsin, Pacelli Catholic Schools. Armatowski, Schroeder, and Hintz do up for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the third. Cardinals scored 1 in the second. They trail, though, after the Red Raiders exploded for 3 in the third. And that's where we are now. Medford 3, Pacelli 1. And a strike call. Klapatowskis evens the count, 1 apiece. Bit of a wind blowing in from right field, right towards third base. ball there called, and that says even a little bit more about some of those big hits we saw back in the top of the third from the Red Raider hitters. A couple balls crushed to the fence, missing home runs by a couple feet each of them. Strike on the outside corner called to Armatowski. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one back towards the storage shed. And one hop and out of view. Looked like Coach Canfield over there from Spencer had a shot at it. Talked to Lachelle later on about why she didn't bring that one in. Low and outside, full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. As the Spencer team has got here again, Spencer, Stratford, both teams in attendance for this game. And they will play next, and we will have that game for you live. This one grounded to short, over to first in time for the out. Rao to Mudgett. Erases Armatowski. Sophie Schroeder now up for Pacelli. She singled in the bottom of the first inning. Low for a ball. And that one hit the foot of Schroeder, and she will run down to first base. A runner aboard for the Cardinals. Left fielder Maddie Hintz. She drew a walk back in the first. Low from Klopotuskas. On the first offering to Hintz. Back in the bottom of first, then it was Hintz tagged out and then Cluck thrown out on the inning-ending double play. This one ripped to left field. Nice piece of hitting there by Maddie Hintz. Pushes Schroeder over to second base, and the Cardinals, one out, have a little something cooking here in their bottom half of the third. Third hit of the game for the Cardinals. Again, Cardinals have had base runners. They had the bases loaded in the first. And foul by Cluck. Matter of fact, had the bases loaded with just one out, but again, that inning-ending double play. Good job by Medford to get out of that one. Pitcher Cluck will see the pitch here from Klopotuskas. High for a ball. Cluck looking to help herself out here. And Cardinals trail by 2. Runners on first and second. That was low. She went after it. Cluck. And confusion behind the bag, and infield fly rule was invoked there. So Cluck is out on the infield fly. But the ball was dropped, so base runners advance. Schroeder now at third, Hintz at second. Brings up Jade Hurdy with 2 outs for the Cardinals, but 2 in scoring position. Bounces that one right back to Klopotuskas. And again, the Red Raiders get themselves out of a jam. This time in the third inning, it is 2 left on for the Cardinals after 3 complete. Medford 3, Pacelli 1. Stop into any of our locations at Auburndale, Marshfield, Withee, Greenwood, Roselleville, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, and talk to our friendly personal bankers who are here to help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know how a bank bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Thorpe High School, the scene of today's trifecta here, is Jason Zaleski alongside Stephen Akanek, and we will be with you all day here at Thorpe High School. Game 1 here, Pacelli Medford. Game 2, Stratford Spencer. Game 3, Glenwood City Stratford. We'll have them all for you live and free today. That one hit into shallow right field. Armatuski off of her glove as she had to spin around. Couldn't quite corral it in, and it's a leadoff single for Klausnitzer. Tough play by Armatuski. Didn't have the sun to deal with, just had to get rotated around, and over-rotated then under-rotated, and couldn't quite get the glove spun around in time. Klopatuskis now fouls first pitch back. And time called. We've got a runner coming on for Klausnitzer. That is Emma Brost, freshman Red Raider, running on first base now. Again, pitcher Klopatuskis up now, flew out to center back in the second inning. Home plate umpire still getting everything sorted out behind the plate. Looks like he's got it here. And Cluck. Bunt shown by Klopatuskis, put down. Raflick fires down to Armatuski, covering at second. Armatowski, my apologies. And it's one out, but again, this is how the Red Raiders began the third inning. Got one on, bunted at that point, ball clear over, and then exploded for three. Ball care up now in the 8-hole for the Red Raiders. And Klausnitzer moves down to Brost moves down to second, running for Klausnitzer. Low for a ball. Nice eye there by Balcare. Thought about it out of the hand of Cluck and then rightly held up. That one fouled off the backstop. One ball, one strike to Balcare. Into center field, and again, Schroeder there for the out. Schroeder's been busy, chased down a couple in the third inning. Fourth time that she's hauled one in for out here through 3 2/3 innings. And got a pinch hitter here, Allie Wesley. Wesley will bat for Elsner. So Wesley in for Elsner, will likely take over second base duties after this at bat, but she bats here. If she gets aboard, back to the top of the order with Gallhart. Check swing foul by Wesley. That one fouled back quickly. 0-2 to Wesley here in the top of the fourth inning. Again, runner on second is Klausnitzer. Fouled back, and again, I'm wrong. It's the courtesy runner out there, Brost. On second base, Emma Brost, running for Klaus Schnitzer. I know I've said that before. 0-2 again to Wesley. Here it is. Off-speed pitch, strike 3 called. Cluck gets Wesley looking, and they strand Brost at second base. It was 1 hit, 1 left on. Score remains Medford 3, Pacelli 1.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency, family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Is it time for a new vehicle? V&H Auto in Marshfield is your go-to dealership for new or used Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, and more. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you 6 days a week to find that perfect ride. We also accept trade-ins, so stop on by and check out the great deal we can give you for a brand new 2019 car, truck, SUV, or whatever it may be. See why V&H was voted Best of Marshfield area for new and used dealership. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere.
Back here to Thorpe, Medford 3, Pacelli 1. Today's presenting sponsor, Pacelli Catholic Schools, PacelliCatholicSchools.com. Again, registration open now for the 2019-2020 school year. 3K, and then K through 12, all available at Pacelli Catholic Schools, and you will visit Pacelli Catholic Schools at PacelliCatholicSchools.com. Outside for a ball, the first pitch to Sammy Miller. Miller, Shafransky, Cashin due up in the bottom of the fourth as they go 7, 8, 9 in the order. Held up there, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Miller. Hits that one foul. Right at the Pacelli dugout, but they're fully fenced over there. They're in no danger. I can remember as a child, it was always, gee, I wonder when we get to the ballpark if there's going to be a fence in front of the dugout or not. And it was a 50-50. Half the time there were no fences, or sometimes a small half fence. They're at Whitterfield yesterday, baseball, Wisconsin Rapids Marshfield, and that half fence in front of the dugout, and that ball can come zipping in there on the half fence. But some of the dugouts, no fence at all back when I was a kid, and everybody had to be on their toes. Sometimes you sit in the dugout with your glove on just in case. Miller draws the walk, get things started here for the Cardinals in the bottom of the fourth. We're scheduled for 7 or an hour 50, whichever comes first. Tisa Shafransky, right fielder for the Cardinals, had a slap hit for a single, drove in a run back in the second inning. Left-handed hitting Shafransky. And slaps that one down the first baseline, foul. Strike at the bottom of the zone. And it is 2 balls, 2 strikes to Shafransky. Klapatuskas doing a nice job of pitching here for the Red Raiders today. She's ready with the 2-2. Off-speed pitch and slapped foul off the backstop. Shafransky stays alive. The 2-2 version 2. And hit over to short, backhanded, long throw over to first is safe. It's an infield hit for Shafransky. I'll tell you though, nice pick and throw there by Bryn Rao. But the speedy Shafransky beat it out as Rao had to turn and fire as she had to backhand the ground ball. 2 runners on now for Mackenzie Cashin, and right at us here in the broadcast booth. And again, that fence is there for a reason. Keep us safe. Although Coach Molsky, if there was no fence, she probably would have hauled that one in for us, kept it out of the way. That's just the kind of nice woman that Ann Molsky is. And back-to-back fouls here by Cashin has her down on the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Molsky telling her just to breathe here. Take it easy and breathe. Back to the top of the order after Cashin. But Cashin would like to cash in here on the 0-2, outside for a ball. Nice look by Klapatuskas. Had a pitch to waste there, and just in case, sometimes you get a swing and a swing through. Here's the 1-2. Foul back again by Cashin. And 3-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Klapatuskas ready, the 1-2. Strike 3 called. Strikeout by Klapatuskas in her 2nd of the day. Again, back to the top of the order here. Haley Rafflick drew a walk in the 1st, struck out looking. One of those 2 Klapatuski strikeouts in the 2nd inning, and over to 2nd and back to 1st in time for the double play. And it's another double play turned over at 2nd base, this one by Allie Wesley. And the Cardinals' threat is erased here in the bottom of the 4th inning, as the score remains Medford 3, Pacelli 1.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Pacelli Catholic Schools are unique because no child gets lost. The teachers really care for the children. They know them personally, work with them one-on-one, and really develop them for their future growth.
The thing I like best about Pacelli Catholic High School is just the atmosphere, how the teachers really make you feel a part of the classroom. And
I tell my players all the time, there's no place I'd rather be.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day 4th-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com. Top of the 5th inning for the Red Raiders, and back to the top of the order. Gallhart, Rush, and Mudgett due up. Grounded right back to Cluck. Over to first in time for the first out of the inning. Gallhart goes down. Rin Rush now for the Red Raiders. Doubled her last time up. 2 RBI double for Rin Rush. Later scored in the 3-run 3rd for the Red Raiders. Sees the ball outside on her first pitch. Off-speed pitch misses outside. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Rush. Strike called on the outside corner. Count now even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Off-speed pitch out in front of it. Nice scoop there by Rafflick, but throw is down the line. Rush might have beat that one out anyway. We'll give her an infield hit, and it's a 1-out single for the Red Raiders. Rachel Mudgett 1 for 2 today, a fly out and a double. She was left stranded at 3rd, back in the 3rd. It's that one to left center, and it's down for a hit. Back-to-back hits now for Medford. So runners now first and second, and Alex Nix back at the dish. Couple of groundouts on the day for Alex. That one hit high in the air, drifting and out of play down the left field line. That landed beyond the scoreboard and out of play for strike one. Just about 50 minutes into this one, and we're in the top of the fifth inning. As this game is just speeding right along. Again, we'll have Stratford Spencer coming up for you. I'll give you some more information on that here in just a moment, as that one low for a ball. And we will switch channels in between games. You should go to YouTube Stratford Tigers if you're watching here, or you can head back to ZaleskiSportsShow.com, click Live Sports, or onfocus.news/sports for the link to the next game, and then we'll stay on that channel for the remainder of the afternoon. Cluck ready. That one hit into shallow left field. That's going to get down. And holding up was Rush. That was in question there for a while, so bases now loaded for the Red Raiders. That brings up Bryn Rao. Rao a fly out and a ground out. And we'll have a courtesy runner, it looks like, coming out. Yes, courtesy runner Kelsey Jaskor, and she's going to bring the catcher Alex Nix back in the dugout for the Red Raiders. So Medford up 3-1, looking for more here in the top of the fifth. One out, bases loaded. As we see the Stratford Tigers exit our game, and they're going to head down to the East Field, where we will head down after the conclusion of this one. Strike on the first pitch to Rao. And Cluck is going to have to bear her down here with the bases loaded, only one out. She's given up 7 hits in this game. A ball there after giving up none yesterday. Threw a no-hitter down at Port Edwards as the Cardinals edged Port Edwards 20-0. Off-speed pitch for a ball. Cluck not able to get that off-speed pitch in the strike zone, and that may be intentional, but a couple of those you want to tempt these hitters with, and just not quite been anywhere near the zone. That one high and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike here. Cluck going to need to come with it on the 3-1. See if Rao's got the green light here with the bases loaded on the 3-1 pitch. Here it is. She did not. She was looking the whole way, and the count now full to Rao. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Crunch time here for Cardinals and Red Raiders. Red Raiders can break this one wide open here on the full count pitch. Off-speed pitch out in front of it. Grounded, thrown home, and not in time. Not able to get the lead runner. Nice job there by Rush to sprint home. And everybody's safe. Rao aboard via fielder's choice. And an RBI for Rao. That one high for a ball. So 4-1 now, Medford. Top of the 5th inning. Strike there on the outside half. 1 ball, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch hammered into the ground and under the glove of Armatowski. And that will score 2. And the Red Raiders taking advantage of bases loaded here in the top of the 5th inning. And Coach Molsky is going to come out and make a pitching change here, and we will step aside as Haley Rafflick gets warmed up. We'll be right back for the 5th inning in just a moment.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Pacelli Catholic Schools are unique because no child gets lost. The teachers really care for the children. They know them personally, work with them one-on-one, and really develop them for their future growth.
The thing I like best about Pacelli Catholic High School is just the atmosphere, how the teachers really make you feel a part of the classroom. And
I tell my players all the time, there's no place I'd rather be.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Stop into any of our locations at Auburndale, Marshfield, Withee, Greenwood, Roselleville, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, and talk to our friendly personal bankers who are here to help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
2018 Model Year Sell-Down is taking place now at your Wheelers Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
All right, Kara Clark's day is done. She goes 4 and a third. And from third base, Haley Rafflick now will head to the circle. And Cluck takes her spot at third. It is 6-1 Medford here in the top of the 5th inning. Runners in the corners, 1 out. And Larissa Klapatuskas in for the Red Raiders. Low for a ball. Rafflick winds and delivers. That one grounded to Armatowski at first. At second, over to first in time for the out. But it's enough to score Rao from third. Devin Balcare now comes up with 2 outs. Single and a fly out for Balcare today, and that one flown to right field and brought in by Shafransky. And Shafransky's out ends the inning, but it's a big one for the Red Raiders. They score 4 in the 5th, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Medford 7, Pacelli 1.
Since 1924, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry in both durability and performance. Hiller's True Value is your home for Milwaukee Tools here in Marshfield. Check them out to see the latest lineup of Milwaukee Tools. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, Hiller's True Value store on Central Avenue is your complete home store. And for those bigger projects, keep in mind they're just Ask Rental Services. Your local hardware home, Hiller's True Value store, is located in downtown Marshfield.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
Bottom of the 5th inning for the Cardinals. Armatowski, Schroeder, and Hinstu up. Thanks again to our presenting game day sponsor, Pacelli Catholic Schools, PacelliCatholicSchools.com. And now is the right time to enroll and re-enroll your child and children into the 2019-2020 school year. Head on over to PacelliSchools.com and get your enrollment started. Armatowski fielder's choice and a ground out today. That one grounded over to second, picked up and in time for the out as Elsner picked it and delivered over to Mudgett half a step ahead of Armatowski. Sophie Schroeder now in, hit by pitch back in the third inning. Also singled in the first. Sees a strike on the outside half on pitch number 1 from Klapatuskas. Again, the 4th-ranked Pacelli Cardinals in Division 4, playing up to D2 Medford here. And that's a big jump for a Division 4 softball team. A lot of learning to be done in a game like this. That one hit to deep right field, over the head of Balcaire. Schroeder digging for second. She turns to third. Schroeder, and the throw comes in, down, and it's a one-out triple for Sophie Schroeder. Balcaire misjudged it off the bat, and by the time she realized that, couldn't get back and under the ball, and it's a triple for Schroeder. Left fielder Maddie Hintz now steps in. Hintz a walk and a single today. Ball outside. Cardinals looking to score again. They scored back in the second. As they trail 7-1, they're going to need to score a few. But any good coach will tell you one at a time. And Hintz has that one sitting 65 feet away at third base. Strike again. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Hintz. Two balls, 1 strike to Hintz. Yep, that's what I meant. Just kidding. Here's the 2-1 from Klapatuskas. That one driven to left center, and that'll get down, and it's an RBI double for Maddie Hintz. Back-to-back Hintz, and we're going to have a meeting at the circle here, and coach is asking for all 9 to come in the circle and talk about things, as see if he's got his hand out for the ball from Klapatuskas, and he does not, so he's going to let Klapatuskas stay in. But it's a 1-out double RBI for Maddie Hintz here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitcher now, third baseman Kara Cluck, will step to the plate. As Hintz in scoring position down at second. Couple long hits in this game for both teams. Coach Molsky wants Cluck to get a hold of one here. That one, though, a wild pitch by Klapatuskas. And that'll send Hintz over to third. Cardinals now again runner at third with just 1 out. Anything out of the infield should score Hintz. Off-speed pitch outside. So 2 balls, no strikes. Klapatuskas winds in, delivers outside. 3rd straight ball. Jade Hurdy waits on deck for the Cardinals. Here's the 3-0. Cluck taking the whole way, and she will take first base on the 4-pitch walk from Klapatuskas. Take a look at Coach Fisk in the dugout for Medford, and he is out on the infield dirt, but he's staying with Klapatuskas here in the bottom of the 5th. Running and sliding safe, and home comes Hintz, and she dropped the ball. The ball was dropped by the catcher. Heads up running there by Maddie Hintz. And she swipes home on On the throw down to second, it was Cluck getting in under the tag of Rao, and Rao was looking around for a call to be made and didn't see Hintz running home. So 2 across here in the 5th for the Cardinals. That one pounded by Hitchery, and that'll send Cluck down to third. Hitchery erased on the ground out. 2 outs now, brings up Sammy Miller. Miller, fielder's choice and a base on balls here in her first 2 at-bats. Sees a ball on her first pitch of her third at-bat. Low and hits the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, Klapatuskas to Miller. Bottom of the 5th, 2 down. High for a ball to the shortstop. Two hits and a walk in the inning has scored the 2 runs. That one hit towards Balcaire in right field, and stutter step by Balcaire, and she hauls in the 3rd out of the inning. 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 left on after 5 complete. Medford 7, Pacelli 3.
Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Pacelli Catholic Schools are unique because no child gets lost. The teachers really care for the children. They know them personally, work with them one-on-one, and really develop them for their future growth.
The thing I like best about Pacelli Catholic High School is just the atmosphere, how the teachers really make you feel a part of the classroom. And
you know, I tell my players all the time, there's no place I'd rather be.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Top of the 6th inning, due up for Medford, Balcaire, Elsner, and then to the top of the order with Gallhart. Elsner, my apologies. Elsner in the 9 hole, then back to the top. Gallhart and Rush for the Medford Red Raiders. Low for a ball from Rafflick as she remains in the circle here in the 6th inning. Came in with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning in relief of Kara Cluck. Bunt put down. Cluck races all the way in from third and throws off the back of Elsner, and they're going to call her out as she was on the inside of the baseline. So runner interference, Elsner, and 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. As she leaked her run to first base just on the inside of the baseline. And that is an out when that happens, running down to first base. You got to give the fielder a clear lane to throw. And with the extension of the base down at first into foul territory, that is the safe running lane from home to first, and she was on the inside part of the track. Gallhart sees a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Seen a few things this year that you just don't see every day. We haven't seen one of those yet this year. Strike there, back-to-back strikes from Rafflick. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gallhart. Gallhart singled, walked, and grounded out today for the Red Raiders. Off-speed pitch, no. 2 balls, 2 strikes. But we've got an infield fly in this game. We've got a runner interference. We've had defensive indifference. We've had some runs, pass balls, wild pitches. Filling up the stat sheet today. That one fouled off the batting cage down the first base line. We've had singles, doubles, triples. I think we almost checked every box here today. No home run yet, although a couple close ones. Low for a ball. Evens count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Had a pitching change. Had courtesy runners. Had a pinch hitter. Fouled back. Gallhart stays alive at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So I think maybe everything but a home run. Yeah. Yeah, no balk. Okay, well, yeah, you're right. Low, and count now full, 3 balls, 2. Oh, no, she did walk her. Gallhart thought she was going to see another pitch, but it's a walk. And Gallhart probably just wanted to swing the bat and hit the ball. She said, I'll stay in there and take another pitch if you let me hit it. In comes Rin Rush. And running down to second is Gallhart and slides in safe. A stolen base for Krista Gallhart. But Rush 2 for 3, 2 RBI today. Double and a single. Singled back in the 5th inning. And that started the big 4-run 5th for the Red Raiders. No balls, 2 strikes to Rush. Low for a ball. And swing and a miss for strike 3 as Rafflick racks up her first strikeout of the afternoon or of the morning. Morning softball today. Brings up Rachel Mudgett. Mudgett also 2 for 3, a single and a double. And a flyout. She's got an identical stat line to Rush. Miller over to first in time to Grzinski. And the 3rd out of the inning. They leave 1 on. The score remains Medford 7, Pacelli 3.
Is it time for a new vehicle? V&H Auto in Marshfield is your go-to dealership for new or used Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, and more. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you 6 days a week to find that perfect ride. We also accept trade-ins, so stop on by and check out the great deal we can give you for a brand new 2019 car, truck, SUV, or whatever it may be. See why V&H was voted best of Marshfield area for new and used dealership. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere.
Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
Bottom of the 6th, thanks again to our presenting game day sponsor, Pacelli Catholic Schools. Go right after the game to PacelliCatholicSchools.com and start your enrollment and re-enrollment process for your kid and kiddos. Get them all set for the 2019-2020 school year at Pacelli Catholic Schools. And again, PacelliCatholicSchools.com. Shafransky, Cashin, Rafflick due up for the Cardinals. And a strike to the left-handed Tisa Shafransky. Saw Tisa a couple times during the basketball season. A couple familiar faces as we go into spring sports as these boys and girls student athletes transition from on the court and on the mat to on the dirt and grass. That one lifted down the left field line and lands in fair territory. Shafransky stumbled as she turned from first, but able to get back up. And it's a stand-up with a trip double by Shafransky. Coach Molsky asking for time. And Shafransky is going to give her elbow guard to Coach Molsky. But Shafransky made the turn at first and took a tumble over there. But got back up and enough time to scamper down to second base. So it's a leadoff double for the Cardinals. And Mackenzie Cashin, back-to-back lefties at the bottom of the lineup for the Cardinals. And a strike to Cashin. Cashin 0 for 2 today, a ground out and a strikeout. The Cardinals look to peck away at the 4-run deficit here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And a chance with a runner in scoring position, nobody out. I apologize in advance for the puns. It's my dad's fault. He's the master of pun. And it's sickening sometimes. It really can be. As we wait to see if the Cardinals will fly away here with a win or a loss. And it's a out in the left field and another double play by the Red Raiders. The third double play of the game. This one, Rush back into Elsa at second base for the double play. Fly out, throw out, and 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. So Haley Rafflick back to the top of the order now. Nobody on, 2 outs. Fouled that one behind her. It was looked like a promising start for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 6th, but it was a heads-up play out in the left field as Shafransky had got off the base, and Rush rifled it back in for the double play out. Looked like that ball was going to get down, but we talked about one of those golden rules during baseball yesterday, that when the ball is hit in front of you, you do not leave your base. And again, a learning opportunity here. Coach Molsky will have some things to talk about in between games. Won't be able to talk too long as Pacelli is going to stay on this field and play Thorpe next. And again, we're moving to the east field to bring you Stratford Spencer. So Coach will do some quick coaching up in between games and then get ready for Thorpe. And we will get ready for the top of the 7th inning as the third out is recorded here by the Red Raiders. Top of the 7th coming up after this.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Pacelli Catholic Schools are unique because no child gets lost. The teachers really care for the children. They know them personally, work with them one-on-one, and really develop them for their future growth.
The thing I like best about Pacelli Catholic High School is just the atmosphere, how the teachers really make you feel a part of the classroom. And
I tell my players all the time, there's no place I'd rather be.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
All right, back here in Thorpe for scheduled to be the last inning here today, 7th inning. And it will be the last inning, I'm told, no matter what. Due up for the Red Raiders in the top of the 7th, Nix Rao Klausnitzer. And again, the format here is 7 innings or 1 hour 50 minutes, whichever comes first. And first is the 7th inning. And a strike comes in from Rafflick to Nix. And stay tuned post-game. We will talk to today's winning coach on the field after the game and a Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game to be named. But with 7-3 right now, we've got a couple ideas what we're going to do. And Cluck, nice throw across the field from Cluck to Grzinski for out number 1. Bryn Rao now steps in for the Red Raiders. She is 0 for 3 today. Fly out, ground out, and a fielder's choice. Did score a run back in the 5th inning. And hits that one into right field, and it's a quick second out as Tisa Shafransky pulls that one down. And again, we just clip right along here in this game. 3 pitches, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Brings up Delaney Klausnitzer. And a ground ball to Armatowski over to Grzinski for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 7th for the Cardinals. Last chance for Pacelli after this. Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day 4th-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
We have summer right around the corner. Are you looking to purchase that special toy? Bill's Service Center is your one-stop shop for everything that you need to enjoy your summer. We have a huge inventory of Polaris and Can-Am and ATVs and UTVs. We also have a huge selection of Ski-Doo if you're already planning for next winter. Whether you're looking for something brand new or used, come on down to Bill's Service Center, where we not only sell the equipment, but we fix it too.
I can just see a fall ball in there.
Armatowski, Schroeder, Hintz due up for the Cardinals' bottom of the 7th. Thanks again to our game day presenting sponsor, Pacelli Catholic Schools. Go on over to PacelliCatholicSchools.com. 3K and then K through 12, everything you need. And one of the finest schools in the entire state of Wisconsin, Pacelli Catholic Schools, PacelliCatholicSchools.com. Again, stay tuned for the post-game show. We'll talk to today's winning coach and the Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game to be named. All that comes up at the conclusion here of the bottom of the 7th inning. And Armatowski takes one off the right shoulder, and she'll trot down to first base. Sophie Schrader now in for the Cardinals. She was hit by a pitch back in the 3rd inning. Singled and tripled for her day. Pretty good day. Also scored a run. And sees a strike on the first pitch. One of the reasons Coach Molsky's got Schroeder in that 3 spot. She can get on base. Grounded to 3rd, over to Elsner for 1, and the turn, no, but they do erase the lead runner, and 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Brings up the left fielder, Maddie Hintz. Hintz double, single, and a walk. She's also reached 3 times here today. Snap throw down to first, and Schroeder back in time. So Schroeder now reached 4 times. Last one, though, via fielder's choice. Be the last choice for a hitter on a stat line. They don't want to reach by fielder's choice. But such is the case for Schroeder, on base for the 4th time today. As we see the Thorpe Cardinals lining up here behind us. They're ready to take the field after this game. Again, we will head to the East Field and bring you live Stratford Spencer. And you should head over to YouTube and go type in Stratford Tigers. You can watch that game live. Stratford Spencer, and then stay on that one for Stratford Glenwood City after that. Chopper over to short. Long throw across the field, and in time, 6-3 for the second out of the inning. Schroeder does move to second. Cardinals down to their last out of the game. But again, YouTube, Stratford Tigers. And you can watch the final 2 games here today. Stratford Spencer, Stratford Glenwood City. With game number 2 scheduled, first pitch is at noon, although scheduled first pitch here was 10, and we went at about 9:56. So just head on over there and we'll get it up and running ASAP. Hits the bottom of the zone for a strike, does Clapatuscus. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Cardinals down to their final out here as they trail 7-3 in the bottom of the 7th. A wild pitch will send Schrader down to third. That one hit to straightaway center and deep. Off the fence goes Cluck, and she will stay at second. It's a stand-up double RBI for Cluck. Extends the inning for the Cardinals. Brings up Jade Hurdy. And a strike to the catcher. Jade Hurdy. Jade 0 for 3 today, 3 groundouts in today's game. Outside for a ball. And a strike there, so Cardinals now down to their final strike here. Number 4 ranked Division 4 Pacelli Cardinals and Division 2 Medford Red Raiders. Here's the 1-2. That is hit in the infield off the first base side, and no. Cluck comes home, slides in, and safe. So it's an RBI single for Jade Hurdy, as she hit that ball right in front of, or just to the left of first base, but kind of in between first base and the pitching rubber. Both first base and second base came in for it, left the base open, and Hurdy was able to beat it out down the line. So Cardinals stay alive with 2 outs. Sammy Miller now in. Sees a strike on the first pitch. Miller, fielder's choice, a walk and a fly out today. Did score back in the second inning for the Cardinals. Grounded and through. It'll be an infield single for Miller. And the Cardinals bring the winning run to the plate in Tisa Shafransky. Coach Fisk again is going to stay with Klopatuskas. Shafransky, slap hitter, bats from the left side and sees that one high for a ball. So again, runners at first and second for the Cardinals, 2 outs. They're down to 7-5. Low for a ball. Shafransky now up in the count, 2-0. She'll have some choices here in the next couple pitches from Klopatuskas. And low and outside, ball 3. 3 straight balls from Klopatuskas to Shafransky. The Red Raiders getting a little bit nervous here in the bottom of the 7th. And a strike there as Shafransky was taking the whole way. And low as Shafransky draws the 2-out walk. The tying run now at second base. That's Sammy Miller at second. Mackenzie Cashin now in the 9-hole, and we will have Coach Fisk come out to the circle here to talk to Klopatuskas. The Cardinals aren't done yet. It looks like Coach Fisk is going to stay with Klopatuskas here as His speech is about encouragement and a little bit of strategy here to try to end things, but it's 2 outs here. Mackenzie Cashin, ground out, strikeout, fly out. With the Cardinals staying alive in the bottom of the 7th, down by 2, bases loaded, 2 outs. A ball to Cashin. Sees a strike come in, 1 ball, 1 strike now to Cashin. Cashin looking to get one down somewhere. See if she can tie the game as Sammy Miller is the tying run at second base. Inside for a ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the order, Haley Rafflick waits on deck for the Cardinals. Low, ball 3, 3 balls, 1 strike now to Cashin. And see if Coach Molsky here gives Cashin the green light. No signs coming in from Molsky to Cashin. Here's the 3-1. Swinging, ground ball, short. Over to first in time, and the Red Raiders hang on to defeat the Pacelli Cardinals 7-5. Again, stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll go out and talk to Coach Fisk and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Rin Rush. All that coming up in just a bit.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Pacelli Catholic Schools are unique because no child gets lost. The teachers really care for the children. They know them personally, work with them one-on-one, and really develop them for their future growth.
The thing I like best about Pacelli Catholic High School is just the atmosphere, how the teachers really make you feel a part of the classroom. And
you know, I tell my players all the time, there's no place I'd rather be.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Thank you. I got a nice one.
National Heroes and go watch the train. Oh, Indian Overall. Yeah.
Good, all right. Visiting with the Medford Red Raider head coach Virgil Burnt. Coach, let's just first talk about hanging on. It was a 7-3, and all of a sudden it's 7-5. Bases loaded, 2 outs. But you do hang on for the 7-5 win. Just talk about, like, from your point of view.
Well, that's been a struggle for us. We find ways to give games away and lose games like that. So for the girls to hang on today, that was a good thing for us. I mean,
yeah. Had a good outing from Clapatuscus in the circle today. Talk about her effort pitching and pitching deep this game as it turned out.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what we were going to get because the way this year's been, she's gotten some time out there and looked good, but control sometimes is an issue. And today she had a little bit of that, but fought through it, and of course the defense helping her out with the double plays really helped.
Then we're going to talk to our highlight house player of the game, Rin Rush, here in just a minute, but talk about her effort. 2 hits, a couple RBI, 2 runs scored, doing a good job from the 2-hole for you today.
Yeah, she is. Well, that's the first time she's been there. We moved her up today because she's been getting on base for us, and we know what she can do, and she's quick on the bases, so we moved her up in that 2 spot, and yeah, it makes you look good when it works.
Well, it worked today, Coach. You come away with a 7-5 win. Appreciate you stopping by and talking to us. We'll talk to Rin next. Thanks a lot, Coach. Rin, come on in. Okay, well, just a couple questions here and we'll get you out of here. So, probably heard me talking to Coach a little bit. You had 2 hits today, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI. What were you seeing from the plate? And you may not have known this, but Kara threw a no-hitter yesterday, so you're going up against a good pitcher. What were you seeing from the plate that gave you a pretty good success today?
Well, she was pitching pretty much right down the pipe. I knew it was going to be right in that area, so I was just getting ready for that pitch and land on it.
Yeah, and then